Hey everyone, Jay Cottrell here, and welcome to another Monday edition of Real Estate Talk with Jay. So today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to give you a seller beware list because I had a situation come up with a client. This was a while back, but I just thought of it today and wanted to kind of give you the reasoning behind the recommendation that I gave them. But first, obviously we closed the month of September. We're in October now. Preliminary results look to be that we are starting to see a slowdown. Sales were down almost 20% from last September. However, that is not impacting prices because of the inventory shortage. So prices are up between 7 and 10% from this time last year, depending on whether you're looking at the average price or the median sales price. So let's get into today's video, shall we? So here's the scenario that came up recently. So sellers had somebody come knock on their door, said, "Hey, we're interested in your house. Can you just let us in to look at it?" And they called me because they honestly didn't know how to handle that, what to do, which is my fault because I didn't talk to them about that ahead of time. I usually do, but for some reason I just didn't. And my advice to them was to not let them in the home. Make up an excuse, say, "Hey, sorry, we can't do it right now, but if you call our agent, you can schedule a showing and he'll take care of it." And there's a few reasons for that. I'm going to go over 4 of them with you, but none of it has to do with protecting a commission. For those of you that know me, know that that would never be my motive. But the real reason was to make sure that I'm protecting them and their property. And here's 4 reasons why I gave that advice. So starting from most innocent to least innocent, number 1, they are just not serious buyers. They drove by, they're curious, they're not in the market for a home, but they are curious, so they just want to come in and take a look, which would be an absolute waste of your time and an invasion of your privacy for really nothing. Number 2 is similar to number 1, but with a little bit different intent. So they're not wanting to contact the agent because 1, they know they either can't qualify for financing or they don't have the money to purchase the home. So they're going to try to get you to do a lease option, a lease to purchase, maybe do some seller financing. So they're trying to kind of get you into a place that's probably not going to be the best benefit for you. Now, some people will say, "Hey, there's no problem with that." But again, I would always recommend that even in those scenarios, let your agent handle that because your agent knows guidelines. Your agent knows how to make sure that things are on the up and up and legit so that you are protected, even if you do decide to do a lease to purchase or seller financing. So the third possible reason is they want to lowball you. So they want to be able to purchase your home for an extremely low price that is going to be nowhere near what you would want to sell it for. And they think that if they can get you to go around your agent, that they can convince you to take that lower price because you won't be paying a commission, even though that price is going to be way lower than what you would get even after paying your agent a commission. Not just that, but could possibly put you in legal jeopardy with your agent since you signed a legal document for them to sell your home for you. So again, not a great idea. So the 4th reason is one that is absolutely the scariest of them all and does happen way too often. And that is they could be casing your home so that they can either come back later to rob your home because they already know where the things that they want are, or even worse than that, they could rob you right there on the spot. So as you can see, those are very legitimate reasons why I gave the advice that I did. I wish we lived in a different world, but unfortunately, the more nefarious of those reasons are probably the most common reasons why somebody would be knocking on somebody's home that is for sale. And unfortunately, it's not going to be the innocent and the very small percentage. There's a very small percentage chance that they are actually ready, willing, and able buyers and want to purchase your home. See, agents have other things that we can use for safety. One of the things is I have an app that I can use. If somebody calls me about a listing and I don't know who they are, I can run that number down to make sure that the name of the person that called me matches with the name of the owner of that phone number. And it's also going to let me know if there's any possible criminal history attached to that number and that person, so that I can protect myself, which also protects my clients. And the other thing I utilize is the electronic lockbox. So I know there's a lot of agents that don't use it. They use the old rotary style or code style ones that just has one code in it. But I like the electronic lockbox because then I have a record of every agent that accessed that box, when they accessed it, and when they put the key back in, so that I have a full digital timeline of every showing for that house. Just for the rare occurrence that something does go missing, we know who to contact to try to find out what happened. So all of these reasons are about protecting my client, either actually protecting them personally and their personal belongings and their home, or just simply protecting them from people that are going to absolutely waste their time. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would be glad to talk further with any of you that have questions or that maybe disagree with anything that I said. But that's me, Jay Cottrell with eXp Realty here in the Tri-Cities. And as always, if you know of anyone, or if you yourself are looking to sell or purchase a home, land, or property anywhere in Northeast Tennessee, I would love the opportunity to sit down and speak with you and see if we would be a good fit for working with each other. So that's it for this week. We'll see you next week.